Hey guys, that one Toon Player here, bringing you another deck profile. And this time, we start Season 3 of my deck profiles. And I like to give a little view of the playmat. We got Moki here, and we got the Duston Knights up there riding his majestic steed. This season of deck profile, we will be focusing on the little misfits of Yu-Gi-Oh! The little decks that people just seem to get annoyed with, or the people that just overlook the decks mostly in general. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Today we are doing Ghostricks. Woo! Alright, here we go. I run 3 Ghost Trick Marys. Now what Ghost Trick Mary does, I find essential to run at 3, is that you simply, when your opponent attacks you directly and you take battle damage, you can discard this from your hand to special summon 1 Ghost Trick monster face down from your deck. So it's pretty good, helps you get your searches going, or you can set up for future plays. Then I run 3 on my boy here. He's the main searcher of the deck, that's why I suggest you run 3. Basically, you can flip him up. It's been a while. Yeah, you flip him up, face up, and levels that are less than or equal to the amount of number of Ghost Trick monsters, you can add that to your hand. So very good to run that at 3. You get your searches going even more. Then I run 3 Lantern for negating. I find it essential to run 3. If you want to bump it down to 2 and run like another Jack Frost or something, go for it. Speaking of Jack Frost, I run 3 Jack Frost. What this guy does is when your opponent attacks you directly, negate the attack, summon him, switch that monster to face down defense position. A very good card for your future trap cards to keep them down in defense mode position, so that's why I would recommend it at 3. Like I said, if you want to cut 1 Lantern, then go ahead for a Jack Frost, because I think running 3 of him is way essential. 3, no, I'm just kidding. 2 Spectre. I thought I ran 3. Don't know why. But I run 2 of this dude. So basically, when a Ghost Trick monster is destroyed, you can special summon him in face down defense position, and you get to draw a card. Helps you get through your deck a lot faster. But then I run 2 Ghost Trick Doll. Basically, you can flip her face up, and then at the end phase, you flip all monsters, including your opponents, face down. Then you can special summon a Ghost Trick monster. Is it equal to the amount? Yeah, equal to the levels of the Ghost Trick monsters flipped down. So it's also very good to set up with your trap card for future plays and just to lock them down. I then run 2 Skeleton for your banishing. So basically, for the amount of face-up Ghost Trick monsters you have up on the field, you can flip them up and banish like 5 or something, depending on how many, like 1, 2, counting himself too, so that's pretty cool. I run 2 Ghoul. I see some people run him at 1. I feel like he's a big playmaker of the deck, because I believe the attack stays, right? Till your opponent's end phase, yeah. So you can have a big, huge Ghost Trick monster just sitting there on your field, just sitting there with a combination of all pluses of 1,100, so that's also a good boost to give to an XYZ monster. Or if you wanted to give it to your, this dude or something, basically, it just helps. And then I won the 1 Werewolf for burn. It does, how much? Is it 100? Yeah, but basically you do burn damage. So very good. I wouldn't recommend running this at more than 1, because then it would just get cloggy. Alright, now for the spells and traps, I run 2 Ghost Trick Mansion. I find that essential to run at 2, because you also run the other Ghost Trick Parade. So this basically halves the damage of your opponent's monsters when they attack you directly. So it helps you prolong the game. But your Ghost Trick monsters do full damage when they attack your opponent directly. Then you run the 2 Parades for the searches. Then you run 3 Terraforming to get them. Very important. You kind of need to get your field spells, so you just can't play Ghost Tricks. Swords of Concealing Light to put your monsters face down just like that, your opponent's monsters. And then I run the 2 Pot of Duality, because you're not going to special summon each turn, and this deck is kind of slow, so you kind of need all the card advantage you can get. Alright, for traps, I run 3 Ghost Trick Knights. Very good. You actually need to run 3. I really don't recommend running less because you need to keep your opponent's monsters face down for this deck to work. So yeah, and if this gets sent to the graveyard, your opponent can't declare an attack for the rest of this turn. So that's very good too for defense if they like Twin Twister it or something. Then I run 2, Ghostricks Scare. If you want to bump it up to 3, like I said, you could take out maybe a lantern or so, but I really don't need the 3rd. But this is a really good card. So basically you flip up all of your Ghostrick monsters, and then you flip all your opponent's monsters face down to the number of Ghostrick monsters you flip face up. Ghost, go around, basically to interrupt their plays on their turn. Ghostrick Vanish if you want to make like a strong push, or if they feel like doing something to your cards. Just flip this face up, basically protects every single one of your Ghostrick cards, which is very good. And then last but not least, I run the 2 Quaking Mirror Forces, just to be a bigger douchebag, basically. Alright, that's it for the monsters. Now we're going to go to the XYZ monsters. I run 2 Ghostricks Dullahan. I don't know his name, but he's really good. Basically what this guy does is for the number of Ghostricks on your field, it can lower the attack of your opponent's monsters. Yeah, so very good. You just detach. Very good. Very good card. I run 2 Sky Cavalry. Basically, shuffle your opponent's monsters back into the deck. Very good. I run the 1 Succubus. There she is. My extra deck fell on the floor. Yeah, 1 Succubus, basically to destroy and take up monster zones. So, like, if your Ghostrick opponents have monsters have less attack than all the Ghostrick monsters on the field, you can basically destroy 1 monster, and then that zone can't be used. So it's very good. I run the 1. Actually, I run 2 of this bad boy over here to pop set cards. So basically, if you have something troublesome and you don't want to get it up next turn, you're not ready for it, you basically summon this dude to pop that 1 set card. And if he's destroyed, you can add 1 Gimmick Puppet monster from your deck, from your graveyard to your hand. So it's very good. Very good indeed. Then I run 2 of the boss lady herself. This woman basically is a searcher, so you can put like attach or detach to search for a Gimmick Puppet, not Gimmick Puppet, what the hell, a Ghostrick monster or spell or trap card from your deck, add it to your hand. Very good for searching, and she has a little win condition where if you add XYZ material to her, you'll win. I don't really go for that. Don't know really why you should. Then I run the 1 Castell and the 1 Honor. That kind of wraps up the extra deck. But yeah, so if you guys enjoy this deck profile, be sure to subscribe and like for more content. Season 3 will be, like I said, a lot of the low budget decks that I've tried to make as good as possible. So yeah, next deck is going to be really cool, one of my favorites. But yeah, remember guys, to keep it groovy.